Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. It is about 6:30 in the morning, really early. The sun is just starting to peak to come out, or I can't even say sun because it looks cloudy today, but it's starting to just peak light outside. And I've been up for a little over an hour just getting some work done, and I have really been in a state of gratitude. I know sometimes I get on my podcast and I have to sound off about something, and I'm a very straightforward type of person, and I know sometimes I have to curb that depending on the situation that I'm in, the table that I'm sitting at, the business scenario for which I am facilitating. Sometimes you have to be careful how you move in that respect. But I've always had majority positive feedback on my candor, and but there are some days that you don't always say the things that you want to say because you feel like it's going to disrupt situations. For anyone that has ever struggled with speaking up, whatever the situation is, it could be in friendships, it could be in relationships, whatever business dealings, whatever you have going on in your life, don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to stand in your truth. Because it's not really what you say, it's the delivery. And sometimes if you have to pull somebody to the side and speak to them because for some reason they've wronged you, they may not even know that they've wronged you. Sometimes if you have to have that one-on-one meeting with the boss, that's what needs to happen to clarify things. Do that. Don't ever be in a situation where you feel people are going to misconstrue what you think or what you say. Make it clear. Make it plain. And then we also have to remember, this is my mantra. Have I been treated badly in situations? Absolutely. And I still thank God anyhow for those situations that may not seem positive, because it's building you, it's training you, it's molding you for the greatness to come. So I've really been in a state of gratitude because I'm like, okay, God, I see what you're doing. I see how you're building me. I see how you're teaching me. I see how you're molding me for bigger and better things. Some folks have been removed from your life because they weren't supposed to be there. Some folks are coming into your life, folks that you may not even have chosen on your own, because they are supposed to be there. So I used to question, why is this happening? Why is this? No. Sometimes you have to sit still and see what the lesson is in that situation, even if you've been wronged. And believe me, I've been wronged. I've been played. I've been gaslit. I've been all those different things. We all have been. If you've ever been love bombed, if you've ever had a narcissistic person in your life that just made you feel like you were crazy, whatever it is, we've all been through things. But I am still grateful and thankful that I have not let it change me. It's made me wiser. It's made me be more discerning, but it hasn't changed my spirit. Because I've been wrong, because I've been mistreated in the past, in many different situations, it hasn't made me cold. It hasn't made me, just like can't stand the world. You know what I mean? I'm already kind of like a introverted extrovert. Is that what they call it? I can't remember exactly what the phrase is. Somebody who definitely is very outgoing but loves their time to themselves. Because I don't really have to be around a lot of people. I don't enjoy being around a whole lot of people. But when I am, I enjoy myself. Does that even make sense? It's such a weird thing. But I think it's called an introverted extrovert. Pandemic was not that tough to be by myself. And not have to be only around the necessities. It was not that tough at all. It was not that tough, I have to admit. Over time, as it dragged on, yes, it was like, okay, I want to see my mom. I want to see my family, my sister and all that stuff. But nah, I enjoy alone time. I enjoy when if it's just me and my loved ones, my family, I'm good with that. I don't need all the extra. The extra is just that. It's extra. But I am definitely in a state of gratitude because there's so many situations that could have broken me. There's so many different situations that could have made me be this really cold person and just rude and, all those different things. And I'm just so grateful that my heart is I still have a good heart. I still am willing to help people and, do what I can type of stuff. Sometimes people change to the point that, wow, they never used to be like that, or wow, I can't believe that person, and that just hasn't been the case for me. And I never want any one situation to make me feel like I can no longer do that, or I can no longer be that, or I can no longer, exist there. I pray that continues, but I know it's not just my strength for that. I know for a fact that is God doing that. Because there's some situations I could toss all the way out, and I haven't because it's not my heart to do so. So if you've been through anything, traumatic situations, just maybe even arguments or disagreements, or people deal with bullying, all sorts of different things, don't let it change your heart, because everybody has somebody who is watching them, and you may not even know who's watching or looking up to you or sees you as a mentor in their head, whatever the case may be. So don't let it change your spirit. Don't let it change your soul. Because I know we all have been through things that can change you, and not for the positive. Try as hard as you can. Pray about it if you have to. Don't let it change your spirit. Because somebody is going to need you in your best spirit. somebody is going to need that good word from you. Somebody is going to need your shoulder to lean on. And you've changed your spirit, if you've changed your heart, if you become that cold person that you could be, that any of us could turn into, that opportunity may not be there. So, yeah, I'm just in a state of gratitude because I know I could really be a whole lot of other things today, and I'm not, because I really have worked hard to be in a good space. And yeah, so that's like my little word of gratitude for the day. I didn't really have anything other than that. I didn't even think I was going to do this recording today. I wasn't planning on it, but you know, things happen, and I just felt like I wanted to share. So I'm sharing. That's one of my things too. If I feel like I want to share something real quick because something's on my heart to do that, then I'm going to do it because I know somebody will benefit from it. So again, I don't think I've said it much this year. I haven't really been recording that much this year, but I will say, as I've always said, thank you so much for supporting this podcast. Every time you stream, every time you listen and on your own or pass the podcast along to someone, it just means the world to me, because this is one of my business ventures, and it has gone really well. And I'm always appreciative when I go in the back office of the different platforms and look at the analytics and the numbers, and they keep growing. So I definitely appreciate that so much. So it's early, my voice is crackly, so you're getting morning Renee right now. But again, thank you guys for supporting the podcast. Follow me on Instagram. That's my most active social media, pretty much the only social media that I am on a regular basis. Everything else is, just because I want to keep the names out there, but Instagram is where it's at. So at Onyx Queen Media, that's ONYX QUEENMEDIA, at Onyx Queen Media across all socials, but Instagram is where I am daily. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.